they still doing some whole shit. Tried to wreck my car again, and then gonna send the police after me after one. And so the police are involved in scams to wreck people's car. And if you try to go after the person, the police will come. No, I'm talking about like a minute later. Here come a cop. It was on one of these streets. Here come a cop. So they call, whoever was in the car. They all in contact with each other. This ain't no, conspiracy theory. They're in contact. They're following. Yeah, he's gone this way. So these cops in Charlotte, these Democrats, I'm pretty excited to see what's gonna happen. If nothing happens to them, we'll see. You're like, well, that's city and state. Not if they're doing with this. This is, that's involved. That's, they can get involved. The federal government can get involved. They're cops, rogue cops. They're not just rogue. They're in league with communist Democrats. Yeah, you don't have to send something. Terrorist cops in league with terrorist organizations. But another dumb thing, this is just like I think they put this in my recommendations. You remember I was sitting out front about 2 days ago, and that homeless dude came by with the alley thing, talking about oh you good? Like, well, bitch, I'm good. The fuck that mean? These niggas then lost their fucking mind. Seriously, they don't know what's coming for them. So anyway, today, I went to Alley's, but anyway, so I just see this 17 hours ago. You're like, what does this have to do with anything? One, yeah, Tennessee. I grew up around, once we moved down Alabama, I grew up around tracks, CSX, railroad tracks. I used to play on them. Stand By Me had just came out, right? The movie Stand By Me, with the white boys, when they was playing on the track. It's kind of, I don't know, I kind of wanted, something like that to happen. I don't know. But yeah, we had, our tracks in the city. Even though it's a southern city, it's still nothing like Stand By Me. That bridge. Yeah, that bridge. My point is, we was about 12 playing on the tracks. And then, by the time, years later, about 3 years later, or hold that, 15, yeah, really 2 years, because I started when I was 14. They started teaching me. Or 13, really. I don't know, it might have been 13. But anyway, so these idiots, that's another thing. They try to make us look like we can't drive, but that's why we got the dash cam. So they tried, and they're failing miserably. They're sabotaging people, and a bunch of losers, and then they try, that's the thing, the stupid thing, they want to make themselves feel like winners like us. I'm just talking about everything. They had jokes like, don't let this nigga drive, bro, get from behind the wheel. Lame nigga shit. I'm telling you, lame nigga shit, that shit was lame. And these goofballs, you see how the whole world rejected that. The country definitely rejected these fucking lame ass clowns. And now they're mad. They don't know what to do because they're done forever. There's no coming back. Even if you try to, the only way a Democrat entitled will win from now on, they'll have to be a Republican and just say he's a Democrat. So your whole lifestyle is over, dumbass, little stupid ass bitch. Democrats are done. Your shit, all you stupid ass niggas, up there cooking food and giving it to the house, whatever the fuck you think you doing. You lost, you fucking loser. It's over. It's never going back to what y'all, that little shit y'all tried for the last 30 years. It'll never, yeah, you thought you was doing good in life? You're fucked. There's no way a Democrat like y'all was in the last 6 months, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years, 5, 10 years ago, you're done. You never win again. Rejected, stupid bitch. Rejected forever. Alright, so this video, like I said, back to the tracks. So, I clicked on it just to see, but I knew they put in my recommendations. Some of the, YouTube, yeah, they done too. Witchcraft shit. Alright, so just listen to this story.
Another life was lost today after a woman's car was hit by a train, killing her instantly. On scene, her daughter raised safety concerns about the railroad crossing, so we went digging.
I mean, we had tracks, well, they still there. I don't live there no more. You got tracks with no signs, It's tracks with no sign. Literally, it's right next to a graveyard. Used to ride bikes by there, walk by there, and rarely. And damn woodpecker. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's a woodpecker right by the light. Rarely is a train that comes. Matter of fact, this train is right by the graveyard. Drove by there, I can't count how many times, day and night. Rode bikes by there, walked over there, whatever. And you rarely see a train. I think I only, the whole time I lived down south, at that one site. And what I'm saying is, don't got no gate. It's just a train track. To this day, if I go back now, I still slow down and look, even though I saw a train there once in decades. In 30-some years, I only saw a train there once. You still stop. There's no lights. There's no, I done seen tracks, they don't have a gate, but they got the lights. It'll start flashing. Sometimes it ain't even got, like I said, this spot, it ain't got, you just got to listen. If you got your radio loud, and really you ain't even got to turn your radio down. All you got to do is slow the fuck down and look. Look down both one way, look the other way. You can still be booming. Boom, boom, boom. Can't hear shit. Just creep up to it. There's no reason to just go Dukes of Hazzard jumping over it. But the reason I'm talking about her, I'm going to let it play.
Here's News 2's My Owens.
It's a grim statistic. In a collision with a train, you're 20 times more likely to be killed versus a car crash.
She was the kind of person that she seen me on the side of the road, she stopped.
And today, Amber Holland says the numbers are more real than ever before.
And she'd bring it home and bring a cooked meal. I mean, she cooked food for the homeless people here in town.
I mean, look, if she was just saying, she's sad her mama got killed, what was she doing? But this sounds like that modern day witchcraft stuff. The reason I'm saying something about it, because I know they put in my recommendations, they might have sacrificed her. They might have put a spell on her. So I don't know how it worked. I don't know if there's such thing. So she couldn't look. But so cooking food for the homeless puts a magic shield on you. So now you can just go gun it. You can gun it through traffic. You can gun it over train tracks. You ain't got to look. That's what I'm saying. They're not Christian. They just think, she's saying like, why her? Why it couldn't have been a bad person? Your air quotes, a bad person. And it don't insult us. What I'm saying is these people are dangerous. You see how they think, and they live next door to you. They work with you. They drive next to you. They're on the public transportation, the airplane. Something's wrong with these people. They get cooking home food for the homeless. She was supposed to just have she ain't got to pay attention to train tracks.
She brought them things and they didn't have anything.
Friday morning, first responders were called to Butler Road in Portland. According to a report, 66-year-old Shirley Holland drove across the tracks as the train was coming, her car rolling, before landing in a ditch.
The train hit her full force and she died instantly, they said.
But it's what happened just before the crash that's brought questions to the area.
Police called me because my mother was coming through here and the lights didn't come on to let her know the train was coming through and they don't have any arms to come down.
And I didn't seen that before. I didn't seen the lights come on and there's no train We still, yeah, everybody got to go around because it's down for I don't know how long, and that's easy. People that live there, we all know. And as a matter of fact, that's one of the first things I learned because I didn't seen uh, a case of this recently because it's the two tracks, one going one way. So when you're sitting there waiting on the train, here's another lesson for y'all. Here's a freebie. You don't just move because the train. Yeah, it could be the train could be coming the other way and you can't see it until you won't see it at all. So you wait until that train is all the way gone. And like I said, I was told that I was about 14 because I was just learning to drive. If a train is like I said, we was teenagers and all my friends, we never had to train each other. Everybody knew the same rules. By the time we're 16, 17, we got the car for Friday or Saturday night or Friday all day. Got somebody dad car, mom car, granddad, grandma. Somebody let us get the car. None of us ever did something dangerous and ran a train. You don't race no fucking train. I mean, I don't think she was racing. But if the light don't come down, you still just look. It ain't that hard to just look. I don't understand. They need to show the track all the way to see what happened.
According to the Federal Railroad Administration, at this crossing, there aren't any stop signs, advanced warning signs, or even gate arms. So who's in charge of what you see and hear just before a train comes through? The Tennessee Department of Transportation decides on what type of warnings you see at a train crossing. The department says they are aware of the tragic incident from today. They also say records indicate the crossing is equipped with train-activated flashing lights, and the railroad company CXX is required by Federal Railroad Administration to conduct monthly tests of flashing lights at the crossing. We heard from the State Department of Transportation late this evening.
I mean, like I said, just I don't know what exactly she meant, but to me, it sounds like now you could be just honoring her, but I don't think so. You know how these people think. They're all brainwashed, thinking this homeless thing is a way to get to heaven. It's like it has to be like you quit paying your mortgage or your rent and go feed the homeless, and then when your mortgage, where's the rent, Mr. Jones? Well, I was feeding the homeless. Okay, what they have to do with your mortgage or rent? I was feeding the homeless though. I cooked food and fed the homeless. Look, Mr. Jones, you got, you're 3 months behind, one more month and we're going to foreclose. These people, whatever. But the bottom line is, yeah, keep coming after me and see what happens. I got 2 months left.